So there's a group called the Environmental Working Group. We use their resources all the time. We love them. Thank you for doing the work that they do out in the world. And every year they publish a list that's called the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. And so if you go to cultivatefertility.com under the blog section, that's all one word, cultivatefertility.com, under the blog section, you'll be able to see our produce shopping guide, which is a list of this, we're right in 2020, the 2020 Dirty Dozen and Clean 15 list. So that gives you a sense for what are the most toxic vegetables, the most highly sprayed fruits and vegetables. And it's truly like the things that people love the most, right? They're often they're the things that are the hardest to grow. Cherries, nectarines, strawberries. And unfortunately, the way that our farming system was developed was we do kind of single crop, huge patches of single crops. And other countries that do more permaculture or have a different approach do it differently. But when you have massive fields of single crops, they're very vulnerable to attack by bugs and predators. And so in came this whole chemical industry. I mean, it's a massive industry and it's been in action in this country for a very long time. And we haven't had some of the strict standards that other countries have had, like in the EU or in Switzerland. If you go to Switzerland and you order in a restaurant, often it shows you the farm that the food's coming from. Or I lived in Japan, and in Japan, when you go and you buy food, it's telling you where it's coming from, what it was exposed, kind of what it's exposed to, and the different things there. So there's more sort of labeling. In this country, we have organic labeling, and that is very crucial. And there's been a movement, a beautiful movement to kind of get back to organic farming. And you can participate in CSAs, you can buy things from local farms and participate in things that way. But often if you're just sort of like buying food without thinking about it much, you're likely having a fairly high pesticide exposure, or buying in restaurants that aren't paying much attention.